Good evening, you're watching government-funded news. More members of parliament continue to receive CSIS briefings informing them of coordinated and ongoing interference tactics employed against them by the Chinese Communist Party. Both NDP member Jenny Kwan and former leader of the Conservative Party, Aaron O'Toole, have announced in recent days of CSIS informing them of these attacks orchestrated by Beijing. The leader of the NDP, Jagmeet Singh, has said he'll use every parliamentary tool at his disposal to force a public inquiry into foreign interference, except for the one which would actually work, which is ending his confidence agreement with the Liberals. In other news, Jagmeet Singh has declared that his car won't move while pressing down on the gas pedal, having the key in his pocket. He's very confused about this and is calling on his mechanic to use every tool at his disposal to figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, other opposition parties who don't have a deal with the Liberals continue to push for a full public inquiry into foreign interference. However, the power to force a decision seems to rest with Jagmeet Singh, who inexplicably continues to support a government who he claims is a product of foreign interference and is too suspect to investigate itself.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Liberal supporters insist the Johnston report is all above board, and Conservatives are simply playing partisan games by refusing to accept a briefing. However, the leader of the Conservatives and Bloc Québécois have called such a briefing a trap, as they would then be sworn to secrecy and unable to discuss anything therein. Obviously, they're just afraid of the facts, and would like to continue to push their bogus narrative, which is damaging our democracy. Despite a majority of MPs voting for David Johnston to step down as Special Rapporteur investigating foreign interference, he has refused, stating that his mandate comes from the government, not a majority voice of members elected to represent their constituents, which only a fool would think represents the interests of the country.
I love democracy.
Here at GoFU News, we're thrilled to announce that our competent and well-liked CEO, Catherine Tate, will be continuing for another 18 months at the helm of our prestigious organization. She said in a statement that she'd like to focus her remaining time on addressing the important issues of distrust and polarization in media, which is undermining democratic societies in the world today. Obviously, she acknowledges this will be tough with the hateful Pierre Poilievre and his calls to defund our organization. Also, we're pretty sure he kicks puppies. He's called our organization a propaganda arm of the Liberal government. Well, I mean, sure, we want to keep our jobs, but we also do it because we like it, am I right? Well, that's it for us tonight. Thanks for watching GoFU News, and remember, the Conservatives are playing undemocratic partisan games, so just be quiet and allow the Prime Minister, whose government benefited from Chinese interference, to appoint a buddy who loves China to investigate everything, including the foundation he worked at, which is part of the scandal, in defiance of a majority of MPs. Good night.